Well, it's time to listen to one of the most iconic songs in music history, and that's Ray Charles' What I'd Say. Came out in 1959. The song was an absolute hit. Its inception was very interesting in that, it was improvised in a performance. It came out, it birthed itself in an improvised performance, and it was then recorded, and it just, was a hit, and it propelled Ray Charles into stardom, into even more stardom than he already did have. But this song was foundational to Ray Charles's, legacy, I would say. When you put it into context today, like, it becomes very interesting, from the song's lyrics to the song's length to, it has so many controversial elements to it, and yet the song is still fire. And if it's breaking barriers in any form, that's art right there. And this song also just makes you want to dance. Just simply, you know what I mean? If you are not dancing to this song, you're not a human being. You're like a goddamn robot. Okay, that's it. Anyways, we're going to listen to the song, and then, we'll talk about it. But before we do, make sure to give this video a like if you like, and comment down below what you would like me to react to next. Absolutely iconic intro. Long intro. Think of like Billie Jean, Billie Jean wasn't afraid to have a long intro. A lot of influence. The percussion, man.
Hey, mama, don't treat me wrong.
Wow.
Come and love
a minute and 40.
All right.
That's when he starts singing. Can you imagine? There's no song today that would ever do this.
All right. See the girl with the diamond ring? She knows how to shake that thing. All right, now.
With the diamond ring.
Hey, hey.
Shake that thing.
Hey, hey. Tell your mama, tell your pa, I'm gonna send you back to Arkansas. Oh, yes, ma'am. You don't do right. Don't do right. When you see me in misery, come on, baby, see about me now, yeah. All
Love
right. All right. Oh, play it, boy.
Oh, it's beautiful. Just the movement. It's so elegant, so beautiful. And it's got like punch, it's got aggressiveness to it at the same time. It just moves. The percussion is just... It's like, if you close your eyes, you can just see like flashing lights.
When you see me in misery, come on, baby, see about me now, yeah.
It's just begging you to like just get up and just start like dancing and, you know.
See the girl with the red dress on, she can
got this like urgency, you know what I mean? Like just that light percussion just constantly hitting. Almost like it's lustful. It's it desires. It's urgency. It's about sex, man. Get some horns in there. Oh, here we go.
What's that? What's that? One time? All right. Oh.
I get chills.
One more time. Say it one more time.
Dude.
Say it one more time now.
It's incredible. It's iconic, dude.
Say it one more time.
The callback response. Classic of jazz. The drums. Oh. The moaning.
It's all right. Said it's all right right now. Said it's all right. Said it's all right.
Love it.
Said it's all right. Shake that thing now. Baby, shake that thing now. Baby, shake that thing. Baby, shake that thing right now. Baby, shake that thing. Baby, shake that thing. Wow, feel all right now, yeah. Said I feel all right now. Wow, yeah. Tell you feel all right, yeah. Said I feel all right. Said I feel all right.
Oh, absolutely incredible, dude. Just absolutely amazing. You know, do I have any examples of songs that came before this song that sounded like this one? No. There might be one that I know of, but it's tied to another song, actually. But I can think of, you know, quite a bit of songs that weren't directly influenced by this song. I mean, I named one earlier when we were listening. I mean, even Michael Jackson's Billie Jean, right? And that was sort of an influence by Hall & Oates' song, I Can't Go For That, and the way that how long that song begins. It begins with a bass. It has a long intro. Billie Jean, you know, it's well known that Michael went to one of the, either Hall or Oates, one of those guys, and was like, hey, can I do this in my song? Is that cool? And they're like, yeah, sure. And, you know, but yet, you know, way back in 1959, this song right here had a 1:30 long intro, and it was also, you know, bass led. I mean, it was the organ, you know what I mean? But like, it was riff focused, you know what I mean? I mean, this song is noted to be directly influence so many rock songs, you know, that led with a riff, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, that this is the song. Were there songs before that did this exact thing? Probably. You know what I mean? I mean, it just sounds great. It's almost like a universal, you know, grammatical law in music. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you can't copyright something like that. You can't like, you know, fully like put your stake on something like this, because it's just such an iconic, amazing, you know, like thing to do in a song. You got to think of the Beatles, right? You know what I mean? You got to think of Boys from the Beatles. You got to think about I Feel Fine by the Beatles. We know that the Beatles definitely were heavily influenced by Ray Charles and, you know, plenty of other black artists. But there's a specific song that I Feel Fine is more alike to, and I wonder if that song came before this song. No, Bobby Parker's Watch Your Step came before the Beatles' I Feel Fine, but Bobby Parker's Watch Your Step came after Ray Charles' song, what I'd say. So, hey, maybe Ray Charles' song is the one before all of these other songs. But I don't know. I refuse to believe that. I mean, blues, R&B, jazz, especially around this time, so much was copied. I mean, you know, and I don't mean to be mean with that word, but it's true. And it was heavily borrowed. Things were recycled heavily. And at the time, you know, it's like people were okay with doing this. I mean, when you think of Led Zeppelin, of course, and how much borrowing they did. And I don't think it's bad. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a part of, it's not exactly like it, but it's the same as, you know, it's like trying to copyright, you know, the way you format a paragraph, you know, like a specific combination of words, you know, like, not exact, you know what I mean? But like, you know, like just because you copy a familiar arrangement of words, you know, doesn't mean that you're plagiarizing it, you know what I mean? And some of the examples are more egregious than others, you know what I mean? But like music, just like words, it's a language, you know what I mean? And like, there's only a finite way to use it, you know? There's specific little, eccentricities and differences that we do because we're human, you know what I mean? And that's where the beauty lies, you know? I mean, this song is not the same song than I Feel Fine. And I Feel Fine is not the same song as Bobby Parker's I Watch Your Step or whatever the song's name is. And all the Led Zeppelin songs that you know, like those are still different from the other songs that they borrowed from, you know what I mean? Like, it's like music's a language, you know what I mean? And like, fast forward to today, you know, people are, I mean, think about the Marvin Gaye, you know, Ed Sheeran lawsuit, you know, think of Radiohead's Creep, you know, and all the lawsuits that came because of that. And, you know, the Hollies, The Air That I Breathe and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's just like the world, we share things in this world. You know what I mean? It's all a language. It's all a shared language. And as long as you have your own, you know, as long as you have some form of originality in there, even though it may seem like it's a direct copy, but it's not. You know when something's a copy. You know what I mean? Like, you know when something is straight up plagiarism. I'm a fan of music being a shared language, and as long as you're doing your own spin on something, it's totally fine. And I mean, there's a lot of spins on Ray Charles's What I'd Say. But another aspect to the song that, I mean, you know, besides the song just being badass and just incredible with its chord progression, it's how long it is. Of course, there's another, like, I mean, and of course we weren't, you know, Led Zeppelin, of course, they had long songs. Pink Floyd had long songs. You know, I mean, this is all very much they were influenced by black music. You know what I mean? Like, and of course, you know, and then there's Beethoven doing fucking, you know, 40-minute long, an hour-long symphony. I guess the third aspect of the song that I think makes the song even more iconic was how controversial it was. Of course, its subject matter. I mean, the song itself, right, it very much, you know, much like Elvis Presley, right, when he came out, when he got really big. You know, and he was moving his hips and everything, the performance, the songs, you know, very, very sexually energized material here, you know. What I'd say is very much following in those footsteps, or, I mean, I think Hound Dog came out in 1959, 1958, one of those. So, you know, this stuff kind of goes hand in hand. But obviously we do know that Elvis Presley was heavily influenced by black artists. We do know that. That's not to say he didn't put his own spin on things, which he definitely did. I think this was very much in line, this song right here. I mean, it was just, you know, a sexually energized song at a time where people were more sensitive on that. And this is the thing that just boggles my mind. You know, the song is, you know, It's about shaking your ass. You know, that's what the song's about, right? It's about seeing a woman that is doing that and then being essentially aroused by that and wanting to join in on the fun. And the lines like that, you know, look at her diamond ring, implying that she's a married woman and you still want to dance with her, you know, whatever that may mean. And you just want to get it. You want to get some of that, you know? I mean, that's crazy, dude. 1959. I mean, you know, you think of the nuclear family, you know, you think of just the dog, the white picket fence, you know, the religious folks, you know, like you think of just the really like, you know, prim and proper, you know, family. And then you hear this on the radio and all these teenagers are dancing to it. And the parents are like losing their goddamn minds, you know, both black and white, you know. And I think the audacity for a song like this to come out is awesome. You know, this is what art is about pushing boundaries. Now, see, here's the thing is that at the time, you know, we have the luxury to think like this because decades have passed and we think of something like this as very banal. Like, we're like, dude, like, what I'd say, I mean, come on, like, you know, why are you up in arms about this? You know, think of 2025, the music that we have now. And this is the thing that I'm getting at is that there's so many older people, you know, that, you know, listen to today's music and they're like, oh, it's not music. It's just about drugs and sex and it's raunchy and it's gross. And then they love this. When at the time, you know what I mean? This song was all the songs that we deem as disgusting and deplorable today. You know what I mean? Like, this is what this song was. That is how this song was viewed in 1959 to some people, you know? And guess what? The young generation loved it, right? And some enlightened, you know, older people, I assume, loved it. And it's just so interesting to me, right? It's very hypocritical because this song is literally about focusing on someone who's married and then focusing sexually. It's about lust. You know what I mean? This, like I mentioned, the song, even the music is very, it urges you to move your hips. It urges you to go and have intercourse. You know what I mean? Like, it's very antsy. It's very like, like I got ants in my pants and I can't keep it. I can't keep it together. I have to go. I have to engage, you know? And then, you know, obviously the lyrics, and then the moaning, the goddamn moaning in the song too by Ray Charles. The women, you know, like the choir of women, like singing back to him, dude, shaking butts, dude. Like, this is what this song is about, you know, like, and then we fast forward to now and people are getting up in arms about songs. Think of like Lil Nas X and some of the stuff that he has in his songs, right? I mean, like, dude, this song is just as sexual, I would say, you know what I mean? And it's almost like, it's I don't know, it's crazy, dude. Like, and it's fire. I mean, fire music is fire music, you know? Who cares? But, you know, I mean, people are going to say, you know, music influences culture, and it definitely does. But it's a ping pong. You know what I mean? This song is directly this song just didn't come out of nowhere. You know what I mean? In many ways, artists, when they make music because they feel a need to. The world is telling them to do it, right? You know, and now look where we are today. You know, this came out in 1959, you know, and now look at all the music that we call disgusting today. I mean, you could say, you know, to a certain extent, Ray Charles, what I'd say, influenced our world so we can get to a point where we have music like the ones that we have today. You know what I mean? Like, it just, and I just think it's beautiful. And I, you know, as long as you make a good song, you make a good song. Yeah. And this is a good song, you know? So I just think this song just boggles my mind in so many different ways. And it's incredible. But anyway, there we have it, folks. Those are my thoughts on Ray Charles, what I'd say, a masterpiece of a song. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Give this video a like if you like, dislike it if you didn't. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this content and you want to see more stuff like this. If it's your birthday, happy birthday to you, you beautiful creature. But I think that's it for me. You all take care, stay safe, and until next time, I love you.